lot of other great characters in this game now too, and some pretty impressive DLC here as well. So Bayo, you know, looking a little more even.
Bayo, now you understand what you did to us in the last game.
Yeah.
Enjoy this oppressive DLC.
Exactly, exactly.
Karmic Justice, perhaps max range punish with the dragon, but gonna get the forward air. No, the third hit doesn't connect. Pinkfresh does keep his double jump, but it doesn't matter. Dialga actually expended all of his resources going out there too, so it ends up just being a stock trade.
You know, worth it. I'm just gonna say worth it. I can't remember the percentages at that point, but I just feel like because Min Min can do that, and that's why it's worth it, because you can just die at 0.
Good. I think that actually Dialga's going to get this one, though. Did Pinkfresh use stealth? Oh, no, he was facing the wrong direction. Oh. That last hit turned him around.
So close, but Dialga really just going for these high lethality plays and just trying to escort Pinkfresh off the side of the map. It may take a minute, it may take a couple of hits, but if you can get those kills at that low percent like that and limit the amount of time that Pinkfresh is allowed to do Min Min things, that's probably the key to your matchup here.
Oh, 100%. Basically, any character that can stop Min Min from being Min Min typically wins against Min Min.
Yeah. Oh, the megawatt.
Not going to finish that up. Trying for the Dragon Laser, not going to connect again. So what is Dialga's kill option? It tries to go ahead and connect to the back air, but instead, pushing that awkward spot. Where again, he's scramble situation at edge, and Pinkfresh just has the coverage with the megawatt hammer.
Yeah. Dialga, though, I feel like has demonstrated they understand what needs to happen in this matchup.
True, very much so.
Pinkfresh just played it a little more solid, and especially getting that 0 to death off of the grab stock 2 was just such a huge momentum shift. I mean, I feel like Dialga psychologically was in the driver's seat up until that moment, but that's tough to come back from after that happens. Like maybe not so much in the in-game sense, but just like mentally. That's rough.
Yeah, that's a blow to the mental. In addition, got to go ahead and give a shout out to Soros Poseidon for giving us a tier 1 sub at the end of the last game. Thank you so much for helping support VGB safe. Bring it to Triplats here, and Dialga has shown that he favors this platform setup quite a bit.
Yeah, we got the Persona music to boot. Let's go.
Fully charged match tech. Even the roll in max distance, not enough space to get away from that. Pinkfresh tries the up B, but those afterburner kicks, the ends of them are so safe on shield.
Yeah, there's if they catch just the edge of that afterburner kick on your shield, there's not really a whole lot of response that you get to do. You kind of just have to hope you can figure out the next option. On the ground, though, up smash definitely going to punish that on shield, and Pinkfresh finding the stock off of it, just playing clean, playing defensive play where he needs to, and finding the big punishes.
I really like that option when you afterburner kick into downward afterburner kick.
Yeah, you know, I feel like that was a classic Bayo Smash 4 thing. Didn't work as much in Ultimate. I don't think it's true. But it's a great mix-up if they're not going to pick an option and you're focused on Smash SDI.
Can't get the up tilts. Dialga swinging and missing twice. Pinkfresh not giving him a third option.
The guns, though, killing. Dialga not going off stage to find that stock, just setting up on the ledge with the guns, and those initial stronger hits taking the stock. So still in this by hasn't lost this by any means just yet. If one more whiff into that Pinkfresh up smash, though, might just do it. That is something that Pinkfresh been catching a couple of those the last two sets, and that's scary.
And his DI on these moves that Dialga relies on to just start his combos has been phenomenal, but look at this. Dialga going all the way off stage. Pinkfresh didn't pull the trigger right away. Dialga making him pay for it.
Yep, yeah, there is a very strict time limit off stage in this matchup for Pinkfresh here, and unfortunately that time limit expired, and Dialga said, you know, here, well, that's the stock, time's up.
Trying to get a rising forward air, just some kind of combo starter here is Dialga. He's already thinking about swings for defenses. Pinkfresh, meanwhile, slow and steady there with a megawatt hammer, and eventually one of them finds its mark.
Yeah, and Pinkfresh catching onto those rising fares really fast, and just throwing out several down tilts to close the distance. Oh, but that is the witch time comboing into the forward smash there to take game 2. Dialga managing to pull it off and taking the set even. And, you know, that was that stock. I feel like that the stock 2 was a soul for a soul situation this time. You know, game 1, Pinkfresh got stock 2 with a 0 to death off of that grab. Game 2, Dialga got a very low % kill off of a nair off stage to prevent the recovery. And that's just that's the reality of the matchup.
Not only is that the reality of the matchup, it's kind of the reality of these two players. Like, both of them are trying to exploit their character strengths as much as possible. Bayo, known for being one of, if not potentially the best edge guarders, not ledge trappers, edge guarders in the game, excuse my stutter. And Dialga showing that he has all of the talent and ability to make that work.
Yeah, and this is also the level of optimization this game is getting to now, where the percentage no longer is the only indicator of who's in the lead in a given game, depending on the matchup, because folks are figuring out how to take those extremely low % kills off of crazy 0 to death setups or crazy offstage interactions that really are difficult to maneuver around, and that's something that if you're going to tournaments nowadays, you got to be ready for those. You've got to really know your matchups.
Pinkfresh just trying his best to go ahead and get the full stage snipe just about.
How is
Dialga just tricking his way back on the stage just about.
How is Dialga alive this long?
Incredible.
The movement off stage, navigating around all of that pressure with the arms, unreal, and able to break up the momentum and even get a stray hit in.
Back throw, so Dragon Laser is empowered right now, but Dialga just kind of stalling a little bit off stage, just waiting Pinkfresh out. Another grab, toss him up, but not going to kill quite yet. But that's the problem. When you are at that high %, your ledge invulnerability is next to nothing. You have to hit a button real quick.
Yeah, and the shorter that is, the more of a window there is for the same options to cover the ledge and also cover the neutral get up, and then you don't want to be rolling in against this character either.
Exactly. Good witch time landing right there, and that's something that Pinkfresh gets a ton of mileage out of. He covers landings really, really well. He understands that he can use those lingering hitboxes on the arms to do so. And Dialga just been landing with witch times like, yeah, I know what you're going to do. I know you're tossing out hitboxes here, but I have the ultimate check to that situation.
Yeah, and Dialga really playing the mix-up game here, trying to extend these combos a little more, has been stopping after the Witch Twist or the Afterburner to try to find something bigger, but it's not paying off. Pinkfresh ultimately taking that stock, finding their way out of those extensions, and landing a pretty nasty forward smash. Oh, off the top.
Off the top. Very good combo by Dialga, recognizing that he can go high instead of trying to get a reset right there. So this is a best of 5 since we're on losers semi, so not forcing each of these characters to tournament stock quite yet, but this is going to be an incredibly important game. Winner of this gets counterpick advantage for potential game 5.
Yeah. Oh, there's the dragon. Not quite gonna connect, but the megawatt is getting charged. Another dragon missing. MightyDialga with the timing here. There's very narrow windows to get up through all that pressure, but Dialga's finding them. And Pinkfresh, though, again, right back here and covering. Not the right window this time. Pinkfresh catching onto those timing. The rock, paper, scissors there with that get up is crazy.
Oh, one hammer's barely missing. Dialga did land with witch time that time, but Pinkfresh looked like he had that snuffed out ever so slightly off. Dialga gets a string going. We're going to go reversal with the forward air that time. It gets the heel slide to cover landing, but it feels like Pinkfresh's DI on these has been so good. He's been getting out of a lot of these combo starters much more consistently than you'd expect to see normally, but catching the roll on is Dialga, and that gives him a 2-1 advantage over Pinkfresh.
Dialga made 2 extremely brave call-outs to make that last stock. One, opening up the shield after 1 forward tilt, calling that Pinkfresh wasn't going to throw the second arm, and dashing him for the grab, and then just being willing to just let loose a forward smash on the ledge to catch the roll. That is not something you can do on reaction. You just have to know the timing for that and know when they're going to get up. But paying off, Dialga, in the end, had the lockdown on that timing.
So now we're going to final D again. Pinkfresh seems content to work without platforms to keep Bayo from getting those extensions.
Sliding into each other with the, both got sliding kick type moves, and they trade. That's pretty cool.
Pinkfresh missing twice in a row with that empowered laser. Ever so slightly missing Dialga with a megawatt hammer though, sending him high, and that time he does not miss.
Yeah, and that empowered laser is so terrifying. I mean, it's so much damage from that. It kills you really early. I mean, that's just... And then it stays around for quite a bit, too.
It does, but, I mean, part of that is, like, this character in Mimmin, the grab isn't good. Like, you shouldn't be getting caught out by it as much as Dialga is, but the problem is that you do have a bit of lag from things like Afterburner Kick and Up B when you use a couple of them in the air. So what ends up happening is that Pink Fresh can just go ahead and get that pivot grab. He's been getting so many of these this match, and he is making every single one of them count.
Oh, opting for the witch time there, worried about landing coverage, but it means that Dialga's got to catch the ledge instead. Navigating that situation beautifully, though, to get back on stage and apply close-range pressure, but overextending with that Afterburner kick just a little bit. Pink Fresh with the Megawatt taking another stock.
And it feels like here when Pink Fresh has a lead, when Dialga's the one that has to jump in on him, it just feels like so difficult in this matchup. Does get the good Afterburner kick, but can't land the smash attack to kill. That may have been Dialga's opportunity to get back in the game. He can't. He whips another smash attack, but the forward smash? Okay, Pink Fresh. Not ready for the smash attack to follow up the 2 misses in a row.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Back throw here from Pink, trying to get Dialga to an awkward spot off stage, but can't intercept the Afterburner kick this time.
Oh, landing with the Nair as well, covering that landing, knocking Dialga away just a little bit. Dialga, though, 1 or 2 more of those in the right situation. Oh, not gonna happen. Caught by the Megawatt once again, getting back from that ledge.
So we are going to game 5 here. So Dialga does have the counter pick. I'm curious if we're gonna see Battlefield again, or perhaps if Dialga's gonna take it back to Final D for the last game.
You know,
Triplat seemed to be the pick.
Yeah, crazy idea here. Crazy thought. Why not Yoshi's?
It might be banned. I think if I was
That's
banning
true.
any stage against Bayonetta, it'd be Yoshi's.
That's a good point. You know, I forgot bans existed for a moment. I don't know why.
So frequently in top 8, we just gentlemen to PS2 that it's easy to forget. It's easy to forget in this region.
True. I have seen enough of that Pokemon Stadium for a lifetime.
For sure. I was actually kind of happy when we went to Hazards On just so that we can get a little bit of a change in scenery, because nobody would gentleman back to smell Battlefield the whole time.
Right.
It actually like change stages.
Yeah.
All right, Pink Fresh trying to chase Dialga off the stage, but Dialga, great roll through. It feels like you can just get clipped by a weak hit of the arm that wouldn't save on hit.
And you know, I'm also noticing a trend here as well. Dialga taking the counter pick back to Battlefield and counter picking with the Persona music again, and I gotta appreciate that.
It worked last time for him.
This is true. Oh,
Again, just taking advantage of those slightly misspaced downward Afterburner kicks as Pink Fresh gets Dialga into an awkward spot, intercepts once, twice. There it is, the Dragon Laser, max range right there.
yeah.
Take Dialga's first stock.
And there was the slight pause there from Pink Fresh too to make sure that lines up, because that laser does auto-target, and if someone's moving too fast, upwards or downwards, it will miss. But Pink Fresh waited until it was at the top of the Witch Twist where it slows down a bit to make that happen.
Guns off of Pink Fresh, going to stop his air momentum, but the long range of the tether, Dialga just couldn't get off stage in time to set off one of those lingering aerials. But again, we see that happen quite a bit, where Pink Fresh just has to like drift back. He doesn't want to take any of those hits. And when that happens, like, yeah, just keep the lingering hitbox out. You just cannot approach the edge.
Yeah, just be a literal wall. You're getting walled out on stage by Mimmin Arms, wall them off stage with aerial hitboxes. Why not?
Now Dialga potentially on the last stock of their tournament run. They have to go ahead and make the 2-stock comeback right here. Pink Fresh definitely going to make that as difficult as possible, though.
Now covering the platform too, even the Dragon Laser nearly connecting and just ending the game right there, but Dialga a little bit more time to live, whiffs the up tilt, looking for some kind of combo opener here, but nothing is quite setting up just right. That will do it. Let's see if there's enough to extend off of this for a stock, though.
Great down air by Pink Fresh, and then waiting out the witch time. And the Megawatt Hammer to finish it off. Pink Fresh wins 2 tiny little interactions there to get his feet back onto the ground, get out of Dialga's combo, and get Dialga out of bracket.
Yeah, Dialga, you know, just was able to finally get back onto stage there and open up a combo starter and put something together that we saw several times at stock. Dialga could take that combo starter and turn it into a whole stock on its own.